Out of dud. Light strike. No, nobody else is out here at the range, so light strike right there. Interesting. Let's try it again. Try double action. See if we can get that light strike again. Oh, nope, that last one was a light strike too. I thought I was out, but... Now, that could be the tension spring in here. I bet you money that's what it is, so I'm not going to look too much into it. But, send that one off. Send it home! Howdy, PT37 here, and today I want to talk about light primer strikes specifically for Smith & Wesson revolvers. So I recently picked up this 686 mountain gun. It's a great, well-made gun and locks up tight, but I had some light primer strike issues with it, and it was actually pretty bad. Worst case I've had on a Smith & Wesson revolver, but for the most part, it's an easy fix. So I want to show you what to look into if you're having light primer strike issues. First, you're going to take the grips off. I'm not going to show that because I don't want YouTube to flag me, but there's just a screw in there. You just unscrew it. They pop right off. I do recommend a gunsmith specific screwdriver. This actually came with an old Model 66 I got, and it's perfect for working on these old revolvers. Got the grips off. So I'm going to show you what a standard, this is unloaded, show you what a standard screw looks like. So on all Smith & Wessons, or all besides the J-frames to my knowledge, there is a strain screw right here. That's what it's called. It's called a strain screw. So what this screw does is it puts tension on this leaf spring. So like when I got this Model 19, for instance, I had all kinds of light primer strikes. It was fine in single action, but in double action it was just, it felt a little light on the trigger, and I just kept getting light primer strikes. Well, I took the grips off, the screw had backed out. So all I had to do was just tighten the screw all the way down, and I haven't had a light primer strike since. So easy fix. However, that is not always the case. So on this 686, I had the same issue, except I bought it brand new. Had light primer strikes even at single action. That's the first time I've ever had single action light primer strikes. Single actions are harder to have light primer strikes with because the camera cocks all the way back. So see, it comes all the way back to there, and it's got a long throw. So whereas double action, the hammer does not come back quite as far, so I don't always have enough forward momentum to set it off. So you're way more likely to have a light primer strike in double action as you are single action. With this gun, I had the light primer strikes issues, took the grips off, that screw was already tight. So I'm like, well, crud. I don't really know what to do. So I bought an extended firing pin, stuck in it. Still had light primer strikes. So I decided to take the extended firing pin back out, and I was looking into some options, and I came across this. I'll show you. So this is a replacement screw for the strain screw. So this is an Allen head set screw. So different companies make extended strain screws. Wolf makes extended strain screws. You can buy. They're like $4.99 a piece. This specific one I seen on, I think it was either TK Gunworks or Tyler Custom Gunworks. I can't remember. One of those two sites, but it showed this screw, which I thought was interesting because it don't have the head, so you can screw it further down into the grips and screw it in further if you need to. So I seen this screw with Loctite and an Allen wrench. It was like $12, and I thought, I'm gonna go to my hardware store. So I just took the screw out of the gun, took it with me to my local hardware store, and just talked to the guy at the screw counter, and we figured out, I believe it's 8/32 pitch. Now, like I said, take the screw out, take it with you, just to make sure you get the right thing. So we found the right screw, and this is approximately the same length as a factory one. So all I did was I took out the factory one. So as you can tell, the factory one, it's got the screw head. If I can get it to focus there. It's got the screw head, so I can't screw it in any further. So whereas with this Allen head set screw, I screwed it all the way down into the grip. So it's kind of hard to tell, but it's way down in there. So I'm getting a lot more strain on this spring than with the factory spring. So I just screwed it in until I started getting more positive ignition. So where it's at now, I've shot about 4 or 5 cylinders out of it, all double action. Haven't had one light primer strike since then. And this screw cost, I think, 51 cents instead of the $12.99 that I've seen online, or the $4.99 from Wolf. So, and the good thing about this, as opposed to just an extended screw, is like I said, you can keep screwing it on down. So an extended screw, it'll probably be fine. But this one gives you the versatility to just screw on through, so you can just dial it in a little bit better, just that much better. So what I did is I found the good spot it likes. Is approximately, might be different for your gun if you're having this issue, but approximately 4 revolutions from when I made contact with the spring. So I don't really think I could get it a whole lot tighter than that anyway, just the way the spring is set up there. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not much. The trigger pull is a little heavier now, but I would personally rather have a little bit heavier trigger pull than have to worry about it going off or not going off. I took it back out, put Loctite on it, stuck it back in there, so now it should be good to go. So if you're having light primer strike issues, like I said, this is called an Allen head set screw. So it's got, on this side, it's got a little Allen head in there, just made for a little Allen key to go in there and screw it on down. So get that and some Loctite, and you can fix your own gun like I have. So now, like I said, I took the extended firing pin out of this just to rule that out as a possible problem, and did this, and now I'm not having any issues. So I'm probably going to buy, I stuck that in a different gun, so I'm probably going to still buy an extended firing pin just to give me just that much more confidence about it going off. So, but like I said, I've not had any issues since I've done this, and most of the time on the other Smith & Wessons it's been like this. So the screw's just a little loose, just take the grips off, tighten it up. It's not a problem. But if that don't work, then look into this. So one quick note, there is a difference between the square butt and the round butt. So if you are buying one, like from Wolf, let's say, make sure you get the appropriate butt. like if you got a round butt, make sure you get a screw for a round butt. If you got a square butt, make sure they're a square butt. Because I tried to just take this screw out and stick it in this gun first, and it was way too long. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, hope that helps. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe.
Oh.